Finding your creative purpose is nonsense. There's a lot of content out there that is going to try and help you find your creative purpose. But I'm here to tell you that most of it is a lie, and the answer is very, very simple. Most of the content that you watch that tells you how to find your creative purpose and what it is actually going to move you further away from finding your creative purpose. Hey creators, Aimon here, and this is where I help creators go full time. So, in my journey as a creator over the last 30 years, more specifically in the last 10 years, I have done a lot of faffing, you might say, a lot of mucking around and not actually getting anywhere. And it's only literally in the last 4 years where everything that I've learned has started to really come together. And I've started to understand that the only thing that's actually going to help you find your creative purpose is action. And action is actually going to reveal to you other doors and future steps about what you can actually unlock, about what is actually even possible. See, if you've ever been stuck, and I've been stuck many, many times in my creative career, where I'm like, what's the next, option? What's the next step? Where do I go from here? What should I be doing? And you can spend hours or days or years, even half of your life, sitting in this non-action state where you're just thinking. And your brain, it's really helpful a lot of the time, right? But it's also nowhere near as helpful as just taking action, because that's going to move you towards actually getting where you want to go. And one example for myself is that literally in the last 3 months, I've started and stopped YouTube many times, right? In the last 3 months, I was like, you know what? I have a specific set of skills and knowledge that I'm going to provide as much value as I can to a specific target audience. And I'm just going to make videos relentlessly until I can, monetize that, or who knows? I didn't even have a specific goal, right? I had no idea what the options were. And within 3 months, not even that, 2.5 months, all of a sudden I have 3 products online, and I'm doing creative consultancy, one-on-one creative consultancy. So that's 4 products, right? And I've sold, 10 to 15 of those products, which is pretty much all profit once you've made it, right? They're all courses in terms of color grading, how to get more creative clients. Sorry, I just have a sip of tea as I do. And yeah, this is my face on this mug, okay? My friend got it for me. Anyway, and the other thing is I'm doing creative consultancy. See, I run a real estate media company, right? And on average, we turn over about 500K in revenue, okay? And we've got 2 employees, and I manage that entirely. And so again, I have a very specific set of skills, right? And it's clearly been recognized by a very small audience. And this is the key here, is that if you're stuck creatively, you're not sure what to do, you're not sure how to find your creative purpose, you just need to take relentless action. Just create things. Because I swear to you, it's just going to take you to the next step. It's going to open up so many doors you don't even know exist right now. I had no idea that I was going to be on this journey right now, consulting with people all the way across the world for a stupid rate per hour. I mean, you can check it out on my website if you're interested in this as well. Helping them grow their real estate media business, helping them color grade, one-on-ones. Like, that's some dream business stuff right there that I would not have even dreamt of 3 months ago, 6 months ago, years ago, right? And the only reason I realized that this was a product that I needed to sell was that the marketplace was asking me for this. A lot of people ask me questions on YouTube because I'm putting out, valuable knowledge about particular things such as color grading or real estate videography or this or that, People saying, hey, can you expand on this? And I'm happy to just give away my time, provide more value to people, in the comment section. But then I get people DMing me, asking me more specific things, being like, oh, can you do this? Can you do that? And I'm like, I just actually don't have the time to be sending this back and forth to you. Like, do you want to jump on a call? And I'm like, here we go. Here's a product, right? The marketplace just told me that I needed a product, essentially. And now I'm selling that product, and I'm working again, it's not like this is not something that I need to be doing, right? But it's something that is happening that is deeply fulfilling to me, helping other creators level up their lives, level up their creative business. And the key that I'm trying to communicate to you is that I had no idea this was even going to happen. And the way that I got here was just relentless action. And I've dropped a video a couple of months ago now, which is the best creative advice I've ever received. And if you watch that video, you know that the advice is to just create, essentially create without any expectations of anything, you know, create, do your highest passion as often as you can, whenever you get the chance, with a zero expectation for the outcome, right? And that is just, if you can embody that as often as you can, you'll get to this spot where you just go, oh my God. Because again, when I started this channel, I was like, I'm going to just make videos, two videos a week, providing as much value as I can, giving away all the knowledge that I have for 2 years. See what happens. I didn't have any specific goals. And I went from less than 1,000 subs to 7,000 subs in no time at all. I don't know. Who knows? You could be watching this video when I've got 100K subs. I don't know. Right? But it doesn't matter how many subs, how many views. None of this even matters. Right? The fact is, I'm taking action which is creatively fulfilling me, and I'm getting rewarded for that. And none of that I could have even imagined. So it's not sexy, fun advice, but just take relentless action. Just do. Instead of thinking about it and sitting on the couch. And the reason I'm so passionate and potentially even coming across aggressive about this is because I'm talking to myself. How many times have I just sat on the couch, wondered what I should do next, wondered what I should create, wondered, the potential outcomes, and then what do I have to do to even get there? Like, how do I even create that? How am I even going to get there? No, that seems impossible. It's going to be hard. If in all of those times I was just creating, regardless of what it was, just going outside on a walk, bringing my camera. Every time I bring my camera somewhere, I'm like, oh, I don't know, it's a bit of a mission. It's kind of annoying. And then when I'm shooting and I look at the videos later and I make a little Instagram reel and I, sparks another idea for a YouTube video, that brings me so much deep joy and fulfillment as a creator. I'm calling you out right now because this is the same thing. Anytime that you're feeling like, oh, what do I do? What's the answer? What's the answer? Just shut that thought up if you can recognize it and just go outside and create. It's literally the answer to finding your creative purpose. Just the more action you take, the more doors are going to open for you, and those doors are going to lead to a bunch of other doors, but you can't get to those doors until you open this first door. And the way you open this first door is by allowing, the universe, if you want to get all woo-woo about it, to see what you're doing, And it's going to be deeply fulfilling, just actually doing the thing that you want to do, whether it's making music, painting, shooting cameras, whatever it is. If you want to make money off it as well, then again, just offer it for free to somebody. Be like, hey, I just want to do this for free for you until you go, oh my God, I want to pay you. That's a whole other video. And again, I've got a course in there on getting creative clients, launching your creative business in my description. It's very cheap, insanely good value. And I just think there's so much nonsense out there about how to find your creative purpose and, blah, blah, blah. But it's literally, you just have to take action. And as a creative person, you're probably the type of person that's in your head all the time. You know how I know? Because I'm also that guy, right? And it's going to get you out of your head to actually create. You just have to remember to do it as often as possible. So write it down somewhere. I've got like a Notion board that I just write down, make sure to create today. I've got my creative, what's the word? Anyway, priorities. I have my creative priorities, right? And you just get out and you shoot and you feel better. And then doors open that you wouldn't have even imagined would open. And your next path becomes more clear as you just take more action, right? You also just kind of enjoy yourself rather than just being paralyzed in indecision, stuck in your head, scrolling on TikTok. Because we all know that's trash. We all know that's not good for you. But we're still out here doing it. And it's like, why? So get off YouTube. Stop looking for your creative purpose. You literally just have to take action. I dare you today to go and create something. Right now, create something. You can drop a TikTok on your phone and drop in the comments. Let me know exactly what you've done. Anyway, hopefully you've gotten some value out of this video. And if you have any thoughts that I've left out, feel free to let me know. I'll see you in the next one.